You know, if you think Pinterest is just this digital scrapbook for recipes and dream home ideas, you're missing out on one of the most powerful and low-cost ways to actually make money online. So in the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly how to turn that scrolling into a real income stream, even if you're starting from scratch. Let's dive in. Okay, let's be real. When you hear the word Pinterest, your mind probably jumps straight to recipes, DIY projects, or maybe planning a wedding, right? And yeah, for a long time, that's what it was all about. But looking at it that way is kind of like seeing just the tip of the iceberg. You're missing this massive engine running right underneath the surface. So, what if Pinterest wasn't really a social network at all? And here it is, the big secret. Pinterest is not social media. It's a visual search engine. I want you to think of it like Google, but where all the results are beautiful images. People don't come here to see what their friends are up to. No, they come here with a mission. They're actively searching for inspiration, for solutions, and for things to buy. They have intent, and that one little shift in thinking changes absolutely everything. This is really where Pinterest just leaves other platforms in the dust for creators. I mean, think about it. An Instagram post, it's relevant for maybe 24 hours. A tweet, you're lucky if it lasts a few minutes. But a good pin is what we call evergreen. It can be discovered months, even years after you first post it, and it will just keep driving traffic. You're not just posting, you're building a library of tiny digital assets that work for you around the clock. So how does this whole ecosystem work? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. You create something called a pin, which is basically a visual bookmark with a link attached. Then, you organize all your pins onto boards, which are just like folders for different topics. And the magic that ties it all together? Keywords. Yep, just like on Google, putting the right keywords in the right places helps people discover your stuff when they search. So you might be wondering, okay, but who is this actually for? Well, as you can see, it's for pretty much anyone with an idea to share. You don't need a huge marketing budget or a massive following to get started. Whether you're a student looking for a side hustle, a blogger, or a small business owner, Pinterest really levels the playing field. The algorithm cares way more about how good your content is than how many followers you have.
All right, let's get to the good part, the actual money-making strategies. Here are the 6 most popular and proven ways to do it. Now, we're going to zoom in on the first 2 in just a second, but just look at the variety here. You can use it to drive traffic to a blog that has ads, you can send people over to your YouTube channel, or you can even find clients for your freelance services. Pinterest is the traffic engine. You just get to decide where you want to point it.
First step is affiliate marketing. And honestly, this is probably one of the easiest ways to get your feet wet. The process is so simple. You find a product you genuinely like, you create a pin for it, and you use your special affiliate link. When someone clicks on your pin and buys that product, boom, you earn a commission. It's that direct. You're basically playing matchmaker between a great product and a person who's actively looking for it. Or hey, maybe you'd rather sell your own thing. Digital products are absolutely perfect for this. We're talking about things like downloadable planners, social media templates, or maybe a short ebook. The beautiful thing about digital products is you create it once and you can sell it an infinite number of times. Pinterest becomes your 24/7 salesperson, bringing you new customers while you sleep. But wait, how do people even find your pins in the first place? Well, the secret sauce is something called Pinterest SEO. Don't let the term scare you. It just means thinking like your ideal customer. So if you're sharing vegan recipes, you're going to use keywords like easy vegan dinners or plant-based meals in your pin titles, in the descriptions, and even in your board names. This is how you tell the Pinterest algorithm exactly who needs to see your content. Of course, none of that matters if your pin doesn't grab someone's attention. Luckily, the formula for a great pin is simple but super effective. First, always use a vertical image. It just takes up more real estate on the screen. Add a bold text overlay that clearly tells people what they're getting, something like 5 quick dinner recipes. Use a beautiful image and always include a clear call to action like click to learn more or shop this look now. Now let's talk about what not to do, because a lot of beginners get frustrated and quit because they fall into these common traps. They don't use keywords, their designs are kind of messy, and they post randomly. Success on Pinterest really just comes down to a simple mindset shift. On the right, you see the path forward. Be strategic with your keywords, create clean, simple designs, pin consistently, and treat this as a long-term game, not some get-rich-quick thing. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Please don't be. Here is a super simple 30-day action plan to get you started. Week 1, your only job is to set up your account and pick a niche. That specific topic you're going to focus on, like budget travel or home organization. Week 2 is all about finding those keywords. Week 3 is the fun part. You actually get to design your first batch of pins. And by week 4, you're already looking at the data to see what's working. See? Totally manageable. And look, that first month is really just the launching pad. The long-term journey to making real money looks a little something like this. You start by building consistency. That consistency is what grows your traffic. Growing that traffic is how you establish trust with your audience. And once you have that trust, that's when you can really start to scale your income, whether it's with more affiliate products, new digital guides, or whatever else you dream up.
So, here's the bottom line. Pinterest rewards two things: value and consistency. You don't have to be a design expert, and you don't need to be a marketing genius. Just start small, focus on solving one specific problem for one specific audience, and be smart about your strategy. If you can do that, you can build an income system that works for you long after you've hit publish. The platform is ready and waiting. The only question left is, what problem are you going to solve first?